Link down below in the description box to credit and have you take a look at all the new things that are new in NBA 2K25 in a more fuller, detailed explanation. I just want to quickly share with you my top 4 out of everything that's happening this year. Okay? So, the expanded Pro Play from last year, promising 9,000 new animations, including 1,100 signature shot animations, 1,300 off-the-ball animations, 150 signature moves. So that's a big one for me, because I find if all players don't quite move the same and there's just, more variety in animations, to me, that's a big, big deal. Moving on to number 2, the new dribbling engine rebuilt from the ground up. The biggest change, they say, in over 15 years. Naturally, dribbling's a big part of basketball. And if the dribbling looks and feels more realistic, well then to me, that's probably going to be a pretty big change overall in the gameplay. And making it feel like hopefully a bigger step up from one year to the next from 2K24. Shot timing profiles provides more forgiving shot timing or less. So really, really quick, here's a picture of that. So if you wanted to do shot timing profile, you could do it with layup timing profile, free throw timing. You could do difficulty based. You could do real player percentage. Again, you want a low risk reward, normal risk, or high risk reward. To choose, just how difficult or not as difficult as it is, because people have been complaining, and rightfully so, that things are either too easy or actually too difficult depending on your level of skill. And by providing this new feature, I feel like maybe I'll have a better chance of being able to get some baskets in. Again, if you have more options and you cater to more people and you have the ability to make things either more difficult or easier, you're going to please a greater audience. Lastly, AI gameplay to simply make things more realistic in terms of the behavior. So that is going to be neat. Are they properly blocking, defending? Are they on offense? Are they making any sense? Or are they just making weird things like constantly shooting the ball halfway across the court? That sort of stuff, right? So they're implementing AI to have it so that when you're playing the game, it hopefully it's one step closer to it being like it would be if you were watching it on TV. And also with the difficulty, the AI difficulty, it's also, how do I explain this really quick? Because I'm not smart when it comes to basketball or many other sports for that matter. But essentially, it also changes the aggressiveness. It's not just going to be like their chance at stealing the ball from you and how they cover you or don't cover you. It's just going to be the overall like aggression that they have or the lack thereof, giving you potentially a better chance of being able to, do a layup or a dunk and have a better chance of it just not being so cluttered right at the basket. So looking at it in detail from the actual website, which does a much better job at explaining it than I do, I truly feel like this year is going to be an overall noticeable step in making NBA 2K just a better game. There's going to be people out there that are going to constantly hate every game that constantly comes out. And if you don't like it and you've got a valid argument as to why the game sucks, well, then I guess it sucks for you. No doubt. Fortunately for me, I'm a noob. And you know what? I know where the flaws are. I know where there needs to be room for improving within, a certain degree. But ultimately, I enjoy myself when I play these games. I really, really do. I have a fun time. Some things frustrate me, but I also pretty much just play offline. I don't do the career and all that stuff. I don't play online and all that. I know absolutely nothing about that. So for how I play and for my little skill and knowledge, you know what? It's one of my favorite sports games. And I think this year, even for people that are really well versed in basketball. I'm confident from what I've seen and read that this is going to be a much more refined NBA 2K. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying this is the impression that I'm getting. You can let me know down below what you think. Like I said, I'm not too well versed or smart when it comes to this shit. I just wanted to share with you what my favorite things were, my favorite features for this year's title are, and to let you know that right here on the Courtside Report, they have a much more in-depth explanation to what I showed. So as always, a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, as it does actually greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. It's a lot more than just a happy feel-good moment I see when I see like 3 thumbs up on a video. And if you didn't like the video, that's fine. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. It's really not that big of a deal. I'll just bend it in half, twist it, and I'll break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be fantastic now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one, and in about roughly 3 days, I believe, when the game drops. Naturally, I'm going to do the same thing I do every year, showing you a couple things, the menu, the gameplay a little bit, just to kind of showcase the game as to whether or not I think it was, worth the purchase. And then maybe you'll be able to tell, even if I suck at playing the game, you might be able to be like, oh, that seemed actually kind of smooth. And you might, hopefully, between me and the countless other people on YouTube that show gameplay footage, you'll probably be able to make a more informed decision as to whether or not NBA 2K25 is something you should pick up this year, or if you should wait a few months until it goes on sale, right? So take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.